As you kind of joked in the preseason, you sort of joked about maybe playing until your late 30s or maybe even pushing 40. You're the oldest scoring champion since Jordan did it at age 35 in 1998, and you're playing your best basketball. I mean, what does that mean to you to win that scoring title at 33, and just the way that this group has supported you?
Well, the first thing I told the guys in the locker room, like, no matter what anybody says, I appreciate what they've all brought to this season because, like I said, it wasn't pretty and it wasn't a steady climb at all, even to get to this spot. But I appreciate everybody out there committing to how we play, and that's really unlocked what I do best, and try to help myself and help out everybody else, especially on the offense end of the floor. So. That was huge, but God is good. I've been blessed to be back healthy and be able to just play, night in, night out at a high level. And the work that goes into it, it pays off, and it's something that I really, really rely on. Especially at this point in my career, as the years go on, that is the difference maker for me, and nobody really sees it on a day-to-day, but I'm really proud of what I put into it, and the team who they know who they are that helped me and push me and motivate me. So I'm gonna keep doing that until I can't anymore. I don't know how long that'll be, but that's a difference maker for me, and I really value that work. That's always the first instinct. Right or wrong, you always hold yourself to the highest of standards. So love the way the game finished. Obviously happy, those last few went in and we opened the game up. You start to look at the body of work throughout the course of the game, and you miss some easy ones, and those are the ones you remember a little bit more, which is kind of natural, like striving for perfection in that respect. So obviously I'm proud of the way that we all played, and glad we got the win. And there were some big moments out there, but that's always the first instinct is, how can you play better?
You took a career high in threes tonight, or a career high in shot attempts tonight. Did it feel like that to you, that you were, up towards 36?
Yes and no. I didn't. I don't know what the number was before that, but I felt like, second and third quarters, mostly the third, like I got a lot of good looks, coming off of DHOs, coming off of back cuts, getting in the paint. And they kind of came in waves. So that was an interesting kind of dynamic, because I do kind of understand where I'm at when it comes to when I'm being, uber aggressive, getting, looks. Kind of what that number is, especially with how many possessions we have, and obviously in the fourth quarter it was go time. So at that point you don't think about it. You just let it fly and don't second guess any shot in a game like this when we need to win. So like I said, I'm glad that a couple of those down the stretch went in.
Hey, Steph, Corey from the Alabama Sports Podcast. How you doing today, man? With all the adversity the team faced this season, what is the main takeaways you could share with us about this group?
Myself and Draymond, we've been around for a while and have seen a little bit of everything. And the patience and the perseverance through this season with, a lot of new faces, a lot of young guys, a lot of injuries, a lot of different rotations, different lineups. I'm proud of the way that we've led this charge and set a standard of, what winning basketball is, but also, the understanding that it looks totally different than it used to. But at the end of the day, when games like these come around, that we're prepared for it. And I hope that hopefully that confidence is contagious amongst the other guys, and they've played amazing, especially down the stretch. Our short rotation that we've had, everybody stepped up. Everybody's understood how they can impact the game on both ends of the floor, and everybody has created that edge of, you don't want to mess with us out there. So I love that, because it was a little bleak, February, March, where we didn't know what type of team we were going to be, and we were really struggling to find our identity. So, we're in a good spot right now. We obviously know there's a lot of work to do, and no matter how the season goes, I'm really proud of the way that we've given ourselves a chance to make this season matter, and giving ourselves to play games that matter, and that's big.
Steph, after big shots or timeouts, you let out a lot of emotion out there. You even pulled up your shirt once at a timeout. Was that the culmination of everything, the stretch run, this regular season run just coming out?
There's a little bit of everything. Like I said, there's a different vibe when the game has consequences and means something, and especially in those moments. It is nice to have some sort of an atmosphere in terms of a home court advantage with fans in the building going crazy. It was loud in there for how many people were in there, and we've missed that for a very, very long time. So, we've had some moments early in the season where we had big comebacks. You look up in the stands, there's nobody up there. It's kind of awkward. You don't know what to do. So, like, nights like tonight, that's what we play for, to get the fans involved and appreciate that love and that energy. And shout out to Baron Davis. I definitely channeled my Kirilenko moment. I ain't dunk on nobody, but I wanted to channel the same celebration. So shout out to BD.
Hey, Steph, how did the intensity and emotion of this game, do you think it's going to prepare you guys moving forward?
Of Steph Curry's performance with 46 points in 40 minutes, but also his volume of shooting tonight. He attempted 36 field goals and 22 threes.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. We need to get him to be more aggressive next game. I don't know what else to say about Steph. We've been through this all year, just from one game to the next. It's very difficult to express just how good he is, what an amazing teammate he is, and everything that he brings to the table, the leadership, the example that he sets every day, and then of course the brilliant shot making. So it's a great response to Memphis's fourth quarter run, and it was a fun one to finish out, and now we gotta get back to work pretty soon.
Steve, you've been around it for so long. Do you think, top to bottom, especially now the regular season's over and he won the scoring title, that this is his best season that we've seen to date?
Well, he's never been better. I can say that. He's been great for a long time, though, so it's hard to say he's at his best now, because he's been like this for years. I think what's different this year is just the supporting cast is different. We've got a much younger team. He's been asked to do a lot more with this group, and he's gone above and beyond what we've asked of him. So just an incredible season, and I'll just leave it at that. He's never been better than he is right now.
Did the game shift when Brooks fouled out with about 6:32 left, and what changed for you guys after that?
Yeah, I thought that was a big play. Brooks was all over Steph all game, did a really good job just staying physical with him. And that was a big play. But, all these games have swings in them. And, we knew we would respond to their run. And we did a good job of that. We got several stops in a row, kind of, at that 3 or 4 minute mark. And we're able to capitalize offensively with Steph's threes.
Hey, Coach, Corey from the Out of Bounds Sports Podcast. Hope all is well. With the season coming to a close, coming to an end with the highs and lows, Steph showing that he still can do it at a high level. From a coaching standpoint, how did you manage all the schedule being condensed, the injuries and COVID restrictions?
Well, it's really the whole organization has just had to endure this season, just like every organization and really every group of people out there during this pandemic. The only way you can get through it is to, lean on each other and put the work in every day. So I'm really proud of not only the team, but the whole organization. It's been tough playing most of the year without fans, obviously taking huge financial losses. And it's been great the last few games to see and to feel more and more fans in our building. So hopefully that continues and we can, move through this pandemic.